Flyers are rolling right now. They've lost only once in their last 22. They're unbeaten in their last 4 and unbeaten with Paul Coffey in the lineup. Meanwhile, the Red Wings are struggling. They've won only once in their last 9. And this afternoon, they'll be without 3 of their top players, Sergei Fedorov, Slava Kozlov, and Chris Osgood.
He's nearly impossible to stop. Here's Fetisov. He's 215 pounds. Look what Lindros does to him. Hits his head on the ice, and then Lindros fell on top of him. But Terry Murray is more concerned about the defensive matchup.
Darren McCarty's shot is juggled by Hextall. He's run into by Tomas Holmstrom, rookie forward from Sweden. And they get up pushing and shoving. Danny Lacroix, number 32 for Philadelphia. Centering for Daniels, who's broken it up. Quick shot hit the post. Kordic hit the post, but there's a penalty called on the play as Doug Brown was hooked down. It was a back pass that went out of the zone. Lidstrom's pass went awry. Good pressure from Rod Brind'Amour of Philadelphia. Here's Shanahan, number 14, with the puck. 50 seconds to go on the power play. Shanahan lost control. Put in front. Chance. Score for Holmstrom. Thomas Holmstrom found a loose puck and lifted it over Ron Hextall. And the Red Wings score on the power play and take a 1-0 lead.
Well, there's just plenty of room for Brendan Shanahan, and when you give him room and time to gain the blue line, he can make things happen.
4th goal of the season for the rookie from Sweden, Thomas Holmstrom. His first power play goal, makes that his 3rd power play goal.
Scored a lot of power play goals. He's gone. So some of these young players are it's going to take a little time for them to grow in this league.
Michael Redburn lost the puck to LaPointe, gets it in front for Shanahan, he scores! Hextall dove to try and stop it. It went by him, and Shanahan had an empty net to score his 26th of the season. And the Red Wings take a 2-0 lead.
Boy, just a simple giveaway in the Philadelphia end. They had control. They didn't make the safe play. Hextall looked like he did get a piece of the puck, but not enough of it, as Brendan Shanahan was right there and a quick lead.
You know, Hextall swept at the puck. I think if he had just kept the stick out in one position, he would have blocked the pass.
Yeah. This is the 4th line for Philadelphia on the ice now. They are big, they are strong, they're tough, they play physical, and they also just took a penalty.
Scott Daniels and Joey Kocur are set to drop the gloves. Daniels did, Kocur did not. The whistle stops play, and Kocur laughing as he knew Daniels was going to get a penalty.
Yeah, you know what's going to happen? Daniels might end up with a double minor because Kocur did not drop his gloves.
Kocur got 2 minutes on sportsmanlike conduct.
What was that for, smiling?
I don't know. Daniels and Kocur 2 minutes each on sportsmanlike conduct. Lacroix 2 minutes for interference. Being forced back. Good effort by Trent Clyde. Back pass to Lariano. Takes the shot. Hextall the save. Tries to gather the rebound and does. And stops play.
Oh, are we seeing some action in front of Ron Hextall? And now the players getting together. We mentioned McCarty back in the lineup when he gets out there. And there's Holmstrom. He's big and strong. We talked about him being like Tikkanen. He's a Swedish player that plays tough and plays strong.
And going face-to-face with Paul Coffey, pressured by Doug Brown. Brown's pass across to Bob Rouse. Rouse met hard by big Chris Therien, 6'5", 230. Big hit by Therien. That's something Terry Murray wants to see more of from Chris Therien.
The Flyers felt that they weren't nearly physical enough in the game in Detroit. And even this game here, Detroit's been good.
They move in 2-on-1. Yzerman holding, shooting, save made. Steve Yzerman, who has not scored a goal in his last 6 and only 1 goal in his last 12, has had trouble putting the puck in the net.
There's Lindros. Look at the slash right across the right wrist of Eric Lindros. Well, he is a mean, tough defenseman. Konstantinov, when you give away a veteran goaltender like Vernon, you take a big risk.
Flyers keep it in. Out of the corner, Howard-Chuck. Pass across, saved by Vernon on Lindros. Big save by Mike Vernon. Beautiful feed from Howard-Chuck to Lindros. The setup at the side of the net. Flyers power play. Red Wings holding a 2-0 lead. Lindros played it off the boards to himself. Carries in, upended by Lindstrom. Down he goes. Lindstrom is wrapped up, a headlock put on him by Leclerc and took him down. They score! Rod Brind'Amour moving in. While the action was going on to the side, Brind'Amour came off the boards with a shot over Mike Vernon. The Flyers score on the power play. It's 2-1.
Well, Eric Lindros started the play. and then Lindstrom was upset. He thought there should have been a penalty for holding. That's why Brind'Amour ended up with room. That created room also, and a perfect shot by Brind'Amour to get Philadelphia back in this game.
Ron Brind'Amour scored only 2 goals in his last 14 games.
That was a good example of what size can do. Leclerc, big and strong, hit Lindstrom out, and then Lindros going to the net.
Brind'Amour had a big hit. This is Draper breaking in. Draper scores! Chris Draper on a beautiful breakaway and a great move on Ron Hextall, and the Red Wings answer right back. It's 3-1.
Well, this is where the Flyers have a chance to keep the puck in the zone, and they don't. And Draper with his great speed. Troy has done a good job because, again, they got that line off the ice.
Set up in front, saved by Vernon. The rebound carries to Brind'Amour. Hextall out. Kocur with a hit on Coffey, and it brings a penalty, an interference call.
Looks like Paul Coffey's going to get the penalty.
Is it Coffey?
Yeah.
Yeah, excuse me. All right. Put it right back in, and the Red Wings take over. Nicholas Lidstrom. Long feed for Larionov off his skates. Yzerman looks for it. Holmstrom with a quick shot that went wide. Shanahan checked by Therien. Brind'Amour couldn't clear. Lidstrom finds Yzerman. Yzerman across off the stick of Larionov. Feeds Shanahan. Checked by Dykhouse in front. Holmstrom missed the net. Had a good chance. Here's Yzerman. He scores! Off a beautiful feed from Igor Larionov. The Red Wings have scored their second power play goal and have a 4-1 lead.
There is so much action going on in front of the net that it's throwing off the Flyers. Detroit sending the big players. Holmstrom and Shanahan had a lot to do with this goal to score the power play goal. Great work.
Most goals that the Flyers have given up in their last 7 games. And now Garth Snow will replace Ron Hextall during a game. Red Wings are out shooting the Flyers 15-6. That shot hit the post. Konstantinov. Shanahan is stopped by Snow. Good pressure on Snow, and he covers up. Red Wings all over Garth Snow quickly to test him. Ron Hextall is on the bench. Dykhouse, good work by the fourth line of the Flyers here. Kept in by Therien for a shot wide. Bounces to Vernon, and he smothers it and stops play. We've got something going on in front. Lindros, nice pass to Leclerc, and gets it back. 3-on-2, Philadelphia. Lindros, Leclerc, deflected by Lindstrom. And the Flyers shot's just not getting through. Penalty upcoming on Detroit on a hooking call. Leclerc, I believe, was taken down, and if the Flyers are going to get back and get the fans back into it, this is a good opportunity. Coffey and Niederma, pass in front, block, scramble is on. Leclerc looking for the puck, checked by Lindstrom.
Watch him in front, number 5. Watch the play here. He stays with it. Look at the sticks. Those are big guys. That's Leclerc, 220 pounds.
Trent Kleider's there. Gets it back from Lindros. He's checked by Larionov.
Sam, that's what they're trying to do because there's a lot of action in front.
Wrist shot blocked in front. The whistle in the corner. Konstantinov and Lindros. And Lindros hits back, and Lindros is going to go. Boy, Lindros, you could see the frustration of playing against Vladimir Konstantinov. Lindros just gave him a shot back.
Now the question is, Sam, is Lindros going to get an extra penalty? Because when the whistle blew, both players were going to go to the penalty box. He looked at both of them, pointed at both players, and then it was Lindros after that with the second hit. That's the extra, and that's why Lindros gets the extra minor.
That's correct. Eric Lindros gets 4 minutes for roughing. Konstantinov got 2 for holding.
I mean, they changed 25% of the team, and it certainly has helped.
Saved by Snow on the shot, and rebound is a save. Around the boards. Otto trying to play it deep. It's blocked in the corner. Otto goes down. There's a pile-up. And the puck is underneath, and we'll get a face-off in the Red Wing zone.
You have to give Detroit credit. We've talked about the difference in the size of these two teams, and they have come out and played physical. What a hit that was by McCarty, who's just back into the lineup with a bad hand. He's got a wrist, or he's got a brace on that hand.
Now we have word down from the medical room on Dale Howardchuk. It's a rib muscle pull. He will not return. Daniel Lacroix has a neck strain. He might come back. That shot by Lindros over the top. Puck on the back of the net. And it's whistled down. Bothered with a neck strain, but he's got a big collision behind the net as Rouse was hit But a combination of Kornick and Daniels.
Fourth line have come out to change the atmosphere of the place.
They're making the most noise of anyone on the Flyers.
They've been their best line.
Vernon sends it around the boards. And down the other way, we've got a battle going on. Peter Svoboda and Chris Draper. Svoboda not known as a fighter. Draper, a tough, scrappy guy. Svoboda has been cut over the right eye. All right.
You know, there's a lot of frustration by these Philadelphia Flyers. It's been a difficult day for them. And Chris Draper is the type of player that will get in your face, literally.
They both go off to the locker room. 2:11 to go as he heads for the bench.
You see Detroit again there. All 5 players back. Lindros came back. Now he's going after Konstantinov. There's the cross-check and knocks him down.
Boy, Lindros is frustrated. He is absolutely frustrated with Konstantinov being all over him.
Well, he just hasn't had any room.
And the Flyers will be down a man for 4 minutes. Lindros gets 2 minors, 1 for high sticking and 1 for cross-checking at 19:42.
To the left of your screen, here comes LaPointe. Look at him there, right on top of the crease. The cross-check, but he ended up getting Snow with his stick. And Snow with the swipe. The big left.
Oh, boy, Garth Snow got 2 minutes for roughing. So Snow got caught also. Moved off the boards by Ninema. Big hit by Lindros, knocked down Konstantinov. That was payback, big time. Pass across, Lindros couldn't handle it. LaPointe works it out. Konstantinov without a stick, he fell down. He's on woozy street.
Yeah, is he ever? Is he ever? And he's back up, but he's still having trouble.
Yeah.
You ever see a boxer with the legs? Look, now he's back.
He's going on one knee. He's down for the count.
And that was a clean hit. It was just hard. It was a punishing hit by Eric Lindros. And now Konstantinov, boy, you talk about a tough guy. He's making his way to the bench on his own.
That woke up the crowd. Red Wings arguing they want a call, and they're going to be penalized here. I think they wanted a call, perhaps for charging. They were arguing with Rob Schick. LaPointe's going off.
That was a punishing hit by Eric Lindros. I mean, that thing was hard, and it looked like he hit him with a shoulder.
Konstantinov, up, down. He's shaky. We'll be right back. Martin LaPointe was upset. He got a 2-minute unsportsmanlike conduct, arguing the non-call, if you will, and then got a 10-minute misconduct from referee Rob Schick. So LaPointe is gone for the next 12 minutes. 4:44, the time of the penalties. There's Konstantinov being checked out by the trainer. He seems to be clear-eyed now. A little smelling salts being used.
Well, the fans are up here cheering. They haven't cheered since the Flyers scored a goal.
Renberg moves it off a skate, gets it back to Coffey. Yanni Ninema shoots, save, and a penalty call. There's an interference call, and I believe it's on John Leclerc.
Absolutely right. He knocked the defenseman, Bob Rouse, into the goaltender.
And Leclerc gets 4 minutes because he argued the call, and again the zero tolerance rule by the referee. Teams are skating 4 aside. 5:30 the time of the penalties to John Leclerc. Ninema to Zubras, moving to the net, saved by Vernon. Beautiful move by the rookie, Dinas Zubras. 4.5 minutes to go, third period, 4-1 Detroit. Leclerc, opening shoot, saved by Vernon. Leclerc's first shot on goal comes with 4:22 remaining in the third period. Here's a 2-on-1, Yzerman and Larionov. Yzerman to Larionov. He hit the outside of the net, took it too deep. Yzerman again, plays to the corner. Really had problems with teams over 500 this season, only 2-8-1. So this will be a very significant win, and actually to pick up 3 points against the Flyers in a head-to-head meeting in back-to-back games, that's very, very important for the Red Wings' confidence. The Detroit Red Wings with a big road win. And some boos from the remaining fans here at CoreStates Center. Mike Vernon and the Detroit Red Wings. A strong defensive game. They beat the Philadelphia Flyers 4-1.